Hello, my lovely. Happy Thursday. I hope you are having a fabulous week. I'm going to dive right in because I want to talk to you about this topic that I'm incredibly passionate about, inspired by a quote from Tim Grover's new book. If you don't know Tim Grover, he was Kobe Bryant's athletic trainer. He worked with Michael Jordan for a really long time. He's like the NBA superstar whisperer. His first book was called Relentless, which is a fabulous read, and his latest book is called Winning. And this is the quote that that was in the book. He said, "So often we think that the biggest battle we need to fight is happening out there, when in actual fact, the wildest war we'll ever wage is happening within our own minds." And I think that is such a powerful quote because it's true, right? We think that it's the obstacles, the situations, the people, the circumstances, the lack, you name it, the government, like whatever. We think that the reason why our lives are the way they are in whatever avenue of dissatisfaction we're experiencing because of what's happening out there. When in actual fact, it's the war that's happening in our minds. And I mean that in a way, or this is how I took what Tim said. It's a war between what we want and what we do. And there's another quote that I heard a long time ago that resonates with me so deeply. And it's this: human beings are the only creatures who routinely act against their own self-interest. We say we want something to the point where it's visceral, like we cry about it, we wish, we hope, it's in our soul. We want this thing, whether that's something different for our future, something different for our children's futures, to heal from trauma, to lose weight, to have that career that we've always wanted, to you name it, whatever it is that is on your heart that you want. But then the actions we take are in the complete opposite direction. We so desperately want to lose weight because of what that will mean, what that weight represents, yet we sit in front of the TV and binge eat after a hard day at work. We want so badly to earn that promotion and to have our career go in a particular way because of what that will mean for our future and our family's future. And yet the work is too hard. So I just don't feel like doing it, so I'll leave it until tomorrow. These are the things that we do that are in like complete opposite ends of the spectrum of what we say we want. And that's the war that's waging. The dissatisfaction we have in certain areas of our lives is not anything to do with any circumstance, any situation, any other person, any other entity, unless we allow that situation, circumstance, entity, person to keep us stuck. And I think that's the real point too, side note, that it's that personal responsibility. We lack the ability to take personal responsibility because it sucks to realize that we're the ones that have kept us stuck. It's the worst thing that you can realize about yourself, that anything you want, all the things you want to change are possible. You're the one that kept you there. It's a realization that I had. It's one that feeds my action every day to not let that be my story. And that's the hard piece of the equation. What we want versus what we do is taking responsibility for every aspect of our lives. Yes, we can't control what happens out there, but we can always control our reaction to it. You know that. And really, truly, the difference between us achieving the things that we want to achieve in our lives is taking action, is doing the things we know to do, because we know what we need to do. We know. It's finding the belief to go and do it, because that's why we don't take action. That's why we allow the excuse of, oh, my cravings were too intense, or, oh, it's too hard, or whatever excuse, I ran out of time, whatever. We allow those excuses to sit because we don't truly believe in our ability to achieve the goal. Because if we truly believed in our ability to achieve the goal, then the actions we took would reflect that. Can you see that? And maybe this is something that you can sit with and really, really let resonate in your own life. You say you want something. You say you want something to change. You say you want something to be different, but what are you actually doing to make it different? Are you allowing yourself to stay held down by out there? Or are you going to take personal responsibility and do everything that you can? Be scrappy, be relentless in the pursuit of your goals, in the pursuit of the future that you actually want to live? That's the question I ask you. It's the question I ask myself on a daily basis. So I wanted to share that with you because like I said, I'm incredibly passionate about empowering ourselves to live the lives we were created to live. We weren't meant to have all this trauma. We weren't meant to carry all this heaviness. We weren't meant to live with this cloud and darkness over us. That's not what we're here for. And we have the ability to remove that stuff. Okay? I would love to know what you think about that. Either comment below or in the caption notes down here, you'll find all the different places that you can hang out with me. You can come and find me on Instagram, on Facebook. There's even a link to my website. I would love us to be in conversation about this stuff because this is the game-changing stuff. So let me know what you think about that. Let me know what it is that you want to achieve. Let me know what it is that's stopping you in your perception getting there. And maybe there's a breakthrough we can come through together, okay? If you enjoyed this, consider it giving it a thumbs up. I would love that. I would love it even more if you would subscribe to my channel so that we can hang out in future. Have a wonderful rest of your Thursday. Enjoy the rest of your week. I'll see you later.